cop drove by playing "Fuck the Police" and everybody left.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, coming straight from the
Yeah, too bad it was a trap and everyone got arrested.
He knows what he's doing.
Your Ice Cube? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's a real.
You didn't see my movie?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, nice.
It was good. I liked it.
Yeah, it was HWA, Half Orcs with Attitude.
That's true.
Or Higgas, as they call themselves. You can't call them that. You can't call them that. But
That's our word.
I'm not touching that.
me either. I'm gonna edit that out.
I'm just gonna leave.
I'm not gonna remember to edit that out. All right, welcome back, guys. Oh, they were listening the whole time.
To the Pound Town Miss.
That's not it. So, who escaped?
I tried.
I did.
Barely.
Barely indeed.
Mr. I wasn't involved at all.
By the skin of my ball sack.
Which means I escaped the easiestly, where I was just, who pays attention to a man in a box?
It's like, where'd they go? That way, officer.
Oh, you should have seen. It's like, yeah, you know, you guys left one guy go. It's like, what? Where did he go?
So
I wish my strength didn't suck. I would have attempted to resist.
So you see which way he went.
I point the opposite direction.
No. The guards aren't really concerned with you. They are helping everybody drag you guys off to.
Wherever they push me, I'm walking.
Right.
I'm not saying anything.
They are dragging everybody. The Dragon Knights especially are resisting a lot. Nuke has been punched in the head several times, so he's kind of learned his lesson at this point.
Punched in the head several.
He's foaming from the mouth.
All your weapons have been taken away.
Jokes on them. I don't have any.
Brought with them, obviously. Except for Shroud's daggers keep going back to his belt.
I forgot about that.
That's amazing. I didn't think about it.
And Nuke keeps trying to activate his thing, but, well, actually, he wouldn't try, but even if he did try, it would be like, it won't come back. But every time they took all of Shroud's knives off his pant legs, but his two main daggers keep popping back on his waist, and they're like,
Got to take his pants.
they take off his belt, and they're like, and then they take it, and they pop back on the belt, and they're like, ha-ha! And Shroud's like,
Damn it.
and his pants are like falling down, and he's like trying to lift them. But eventually you guys are brought off to a jail building. Prison building, whatever you want to call it. And they toss you guys in separate cells, each of you. Except they run out, and two of you get to go in the same cell. Two of you three. So each of you roll a d20. The two closest.
16.
11.
11.
You two get to go in the same cell.
Yeah. Suck it.
By myself.
Are you?
Well, you're with rock friends. Meaning rocks on the bottom of the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about rats?
The gang's still here.
The gang's all here. So you guys are stuck in a prison cell. The guards are roughing you up a bit on the way in. Nothing too major.
Why are you touching me?
Even the guy who's not resisting at all.
They're not roughing you up as much, but they're just being rough with you.
Oh.
Just because they're guards and they're you are an accused.
You are a suspected rapist.
Criminal.
Rapist.
Just criminal at this point because you haven't been told anything about what you're being accused of or anything.
I'd like to say to guards, what do we do?
Your accomplices.
To what?
To the murder of 100,000 people.
That's a lot of people.
No.
I'm not there.
You are there. You're in the same.
I stayed back in.
We're not in the cells yet. We're walking.
No, you're in the cells.
Oh, we're in the cells now?
You're in the cells, yeah.
Oh, we're adjacent? Okay.
That's a lot of people.
I meant to say 10,000, but fuck it, 100,000. I don't care.
That's a
Where?
lot.
Oh my-
Let's go with 10,000. Let's go with 10,000.
Oh my god.
Where did these people die? What?
On the bridge that got killed by the dragon.
Oh, last I checked, I don't control dragons.
Yeah, but your buddies do.
I don't know these people.
I don't have many
How
friends.
does one control a dragon?
That's a good question.
Shut up.
And the Dragon Knights, the guy actually looks over and he smirks and he's like, because he doesn't have his helm on anymore. You see, he's like bald and he also has face tattoos. Actually, I didn't know you were gonna have them. I thought it would be a cool thing that just he had them.
Yeah. Well.
He's got like horns coming up in like out of his head, but not out of his head. Just like it's tattooed.
It's tattooed.
It's tattooed on. Yeah. And the other guy's got
Does he have
neck end up, just like designs and
Their penis
stuff.
is going to his mouth, aren't they?
No. But yeah, they are talking smack to these guards. They're like, we killed the other dragon. We had nothing to do with this dragon, and blah blah. Blah. They're just talking. The guards don't seem to care what they're saying.
I met these guys today. In fact, I have an alibi of that. I was nowhere near this city when the dragon came by.
Let's hear it.
Find the shields of justice known as Moonshadow and Aluk something.
Yeah. what
They
you
saw
said.
us on the road to Thassa coming
The
from...
shields of justice don't hold reign here.
No, they don't. They're just witnesses that can verify our alibis.
We'll see about that
Right.
at your trial.
Okay.
Trial. Quotation marks.
No, trial.
Oh.
Dong dong.
This is a Law and Order episode, sir.
I got that. God. Which one? Who are they gonna find semen on? Because
It was a robbery.
This isn't a health potion at all!
A dragon come. What?
Although I do
That's
feel...
what melted the bridge!
I do feel rejuvenated.
We went to a wrong place.
Okay. So I'm just gonna move on
Dragon comes
from that.
steal
Also, you have an inspiration die for resisting arrest as a paladin should. Because I totally thought that's what you should have done, and you did exactly what your character should have done.
Nice.
Not that anyone else didn't. I'm just rewarding that particularly.
Fuck
Yeah, Beattie.
What?
I
Okay.
resisted.
Okay. And do you guys have anything to say while these guards are still near you? At least.
How do we prepare for our trial? Like a list of witnesses.
We'll see. We'll see when the time comes.
When is that time?
When's
Just
that
so I may
happening?
know.
Depends.
On what?
Where that sun goes.
You don't work here.
That's how time works.
I'm just unfamiliar with, I'm unfamiliar
Listen,
with
Thor.
the laws of your land. I just would like to know when we would be seen and if it would be by a judge or royalty.
You will be tried by King Flavian von Otterswassel himself.
That's gonna be difficult to pronounce.
This is gonna get
Flavian von Otterswassel.
Flavian
Yeah.
von Otters.
Flan. I love flan.
Oh my god, right?
You're not even here.
I still love flan.
You're not He's talking about the food.
An arrow comes through the window. I love flan.
No, he's hanging out with me in the box. I'm just like I love flans.
I have not a
kind
good
of
way
a
with
flat.
words.
It's not
Is
bad.
your majesty appropriate?
Sure.
Okay.
You can call him that. I'm sure he'll appreciate that from a criminal.
This
I don't
bullshit.
like talking to this
Do
guy.
we get appointed a lawyer for legal aid?
If you could find one.
How do we find one from inside a cell?
That's your problem. Bye!
That does not seem like good due process.
It is okay, Relic. I will act as our attorney.
Oh boy, the man who could hardly speak.
You're not allowed to represent yourself, is what he mentioned.
And so as it's turned out, it is frowned upon to throw ham slices at Hasidic Jews.
Oh my
Who would have
god.
thought, you know? Like, that's such a weird rule.
I mean,
I guess because
honestly,
it's not kosher.
But what if it's kosher
That's
ham?
That's
I don't think they have kosher. I mean, I'm gonna try next week with lobster or shrimp or something.
Oh, shit.
Shellfish is an abomination.
Wait, hold on. Did you hit? Oh,
Oh,
shit.
I did.
To
To all of our Hasidic Jew fans, we apologize.
Oh shit.
we won't throw ham at you anymore, okay?
We've learned. We've
well,
learned a lesson
speak
today.
for yourself.
Yeah, probably. I'm an American. I throw ham at who I want.
You can find Damien at 555.
We realized that the recording stopped
Yes.
about 3 minutes after we were
Three-
running 3 minutes over when we
It
realized
stopped
so
3 minutes before we realized.
we're just gonna go back in real quick, and Roland is gonna have a quick conversation with Tim.
I love my name.
When we left
were
Less
just,
the gang.
We were just told that the prisoners, are not allowed to represent themselves. The Dragon Knights seem to not really care very much, but
Don't drop the soap.
Shroud and Nuke are not particularly happy with what's going on. But
I just realized our names are Roland, Drekas, Darzarger, RELLIK, and Tim.
Exactly.
Robot when he gets
Oh my
back.
god,
A robot.
it's like friggin' Monty Python.
Exactly.
Tim.
That's exactly where that came from.
They asked me like, "What do you
Big
want your
Monty
name?"
Python
It's like, "What do you
fans.
want your name to be?" I'm like, "Some call me Tim," which only became the sorcerer's name, the enchanter's name rather, because Don Cleese forgot the actual name that they had written because it was so ridiculously long. So it probably was just like it's like ping pong wombat. And like and whistles and drums sounds.
We are no longer the knights who say knee, we are now the knights who say icky patang zowie!
I agree. What are you saying to Tim?
John Cena.
Is he a lawyer?
You were waiting till I pointed at you, weren't
I
you?
was waiting for a good moment.
Oh my god!
I waited for about 5 minutes on that.
Holy shit!
It was worth it.
Alright.
Alright. So what do you
He calls me over.
All right,
right?
so I
Let's
was
just have a small
hiding.
conversation.
I poked my head out. Human. You don't fancy me. I
hate
don't.
you. Yeah, I really hate you. So
That is fine. But
You also hate elves.
it's true. I hate elves as well.
Well, that means I just hate you more.
That is fine. I'll hate them more than that.
Just gonna-
Any amount of hate
Anyway.
you can express, I will double it.
We got a hate off.
Anyway, all right. Get to the point, stupid.
But the people that gave you gold and were nice to you before.
Yeah.
I need them alive to help me in the future.
Well, that's probably not gonna happen.
Hmm.
What with them being arrested and everything.
So their odds are not in their favor for this.
They're shit.
Alright, is someone telling you the
Oh,
odds right now?
God. So no one tells me the odds. So I have a great plan to get them out. We need duct tape, potato salad.
And that guy's leg.
no, I really need his leg.
Did you really get his leg? I was kidding about that.
But you really got the fucking leg.
If we make some disguises and
We need that
sneak
guy's
into
eye.
the
No.
building, past all of the guards, steal the keys, and get them out, I think we have a shot.
Okay. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, sure.
Let me just critique your plan a little bit.
Let me tell you why you're
have,
an idiot.
You have a direction,
Mm-hmm.
and you're very focused.
Oh, thank you.
One, you're retarded.
Oh, well, this is going downhill.
You've discussed me, and you're a coward.
Oh, well, these are true.
But I have a better plan that doesn't involve you being a complete and utter dick.
Well, get us in and give us the best shot.
Better than nothing.
All right.
And here's what I need from you to do.
Mhm.
Shut your mouth.
Like,
For like a long one.
like,
Just good.
like completely.
Yeah, I want you to keep your dick holster shut.
Like, stop talking.
Holster?
Yes.
I will be quiet,
Yes.
starting right now.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Is this a trick question? No, but actually, my character be quiet, and not the sex.
trying really hard not to break. It is really hard.
But yeah, I agree with his plan. I nod my head, and I give him the go.
Alright, so I guess we lead off to. I guess we wait until their trial. No, go to the courthouse. Yeah, we should go to the courthouse and say like, hey, we want to represent the. It's like I like to represent these men in their trial, not these assholes. So I guess I should go there and just like.
Which you do know, by the way, being from this town, you know the rules and the regulations and how the court system works, and you know that you can officially designate that you will represent them.
Yeah.
So you can do that by going to the courthouse, not the prison itself, the courthouse.
Okay, so I guess go to the courthouse and.
And you have to speak with the judge of this trial, who
Which
you'd have to find out.
Which is the king.
But you don't know that yet.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have to find that out.
I can imagine our joy upon hearing that we've been represented by the homeless guy.
It's like even the org's like, are we being represented by the homeless guy with the face tattoos? Oh fuck. Like, oh.
You know he made fun of a baby earlier, right? Okay.
He's not the one on trial here.
I heard he's
Yeah, but why isn't he on trial? That's a good question.
So what's your alibi? We killed 12 people last week. We couldn't have been here. I mean,
Not in this kingdom.
we were getting rid of cold balls.
That's true, not in this kingdom.
I just picture
No, this
his-
kingdom
his
is the
out-
whole
his
island.
defense.
So yes, this
Not
kingdom.
this city.
Ugh, that may come back to bite us in the butt.
What town were you in?
So you can officially represent them, but you definitely need all the information from him about the party and any questions you may have about representing them.
Okay.
I would.
So it's actually really good that you made it out.
Yeah,
I was hoping somebody would, but I hadn't planned on it just because what are the odds?
Literally,
what are the odds?
Never tell me the odds.
I did
Anyway, all right. So I guess I should just say like, go to the courthouse and talk to someone to find out who's the judge. So we do that, and I guess go to the courthouse.
So as you arrive at the courthouse, you see those two wanted posters. One has Shroud and Nuke, who you met earlier, and the other has the two Dragon Knights.
Okay.
And they're clearly posted like right out the front door.
You fucked up.
Yeah.
So that's the things you see, and then you can enter, and there are a couple of guards. They're like, "Hey, what are you doing here? Like, what do you need?"
It's like you arrested. Let's see. You arrested 188 half orc, a stupid-looking elf, a golem, and
That's a compliment in his book.
a golem is like some big bitch.
Some fucking thing.
And I don't know what was the other guy?
Shroud?
Yeah, what is he?
He's a small elf with that. He uses throwing daggers.
Okay, it's like a midget elf with daggers. So it's like,
and the two dragon bitches.
yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit
yeah.
about this.
Totally.
Those other guys, I'd like to represent in court. Who's the judge?
The judge for that case?
Yes.
Oh, you didn't hear. Oh, you didn't know?
It was John
Oh, you'll never beat Cena in court.
No, he says, oh, you haven't heard? The judge, well, one of the judges for this case is the king himself, King Flavian von Otterswazel.
Ignore my compatriots giggling. He's retarded.
Oh no!
It's like he can't control himself. He laughs every time he hears the word Vaughn.
Idiots, am I right?
I honestly don't know why his mother took him out of the basement.
Cobalt is actually one of the guys that the idiot from earlier.
Oh.
But not the one that's talking to you right now. He's just kind of like looking around and stuff.
Look at the shiny Cobalt. No.
He doesn't even know. That's the funny part. Kobolds,
Meta as
the monster kobolds, they love shiny objects.
Oh
and
my
they're
God.
Really
They literally call gold shiny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
In our iteration.
Oh, that's great. And
Deception.
Yeah. So he says, sure. Just leave your staff here. You can't have any weapons in the courthouse.
that's a fair one.
Surprising old
And
man
he
from the
hands it
set.
over to Kobold, and he's like, hold this.
He's like, don't lose that, you idiot. It's my favorite.
I hand sword. I hand
Sorry.
crossbow.
Okay.
I hand two daggers.
Oh,
I hand hammer.
Wait, don't you have a longbow or short bow?
Short bow, yeah.
Short bow.
So,
Okay. It's like daggers.
I hand arrows.
Okay.
I hand hammer.
Can we get another guard over here? Okay. Yeah, come here. Okay. And then
Crowbar.
Hey. What do you? Okay.
Look,
Poison
it's like, what do you? Yeah, so like, what do you have all this? Like, look, he's a simpleton. He really only giggles. That's about it.
And he looks at you and he's like, anything else?
No.
All right. Go on through. And you walk in, and when you enter the courtroom, there is clearly the king sitting up on the highest chair. There is a lower tier chair where the prince is sitting. You obviously know who the king and the prince are, being from this island. And then there's a dwarf sitting on the other side, who you recognize. It's the prince from the Dwarven Island. Do you remember the prince that?
The one whose royal guard stabbed you?
You protected his crown.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there,
Okay.
and so are the two royal guard.
They stabbed
And they recognize you immediately, and they're like,
The prince
the
made
elf. And the prince is like, oh, it's so strange to see you here in Thassa. What are you doing here?
First off.
And he's like, of course, up with you, of course.
We were just traveling through and just trying to get some supplies for our next journey. Me and my friend here.
And who's this?
This is my well, associate who's been showing me around the town.
All right, and what are you two doing here at the courthouse?
Apparently, our friends got themselves in a bit of trouble dealing with things they shouldn't have been dealing with, and now they got caught up in this whole big to-do about dragons and people with face tattoos that are so
And
unbecoming.
the king raises his arm, and he's like, "Hold on, are you telling me they're involved with the dragon? The dragon knights?"
I'm telling you the exact opposite of that, my lord.
They were accused of being involved
Yeah.
in the dragon. With the
Yes,
dragon
yes,
knights.
yes, but they were not. I believe that they're led there under false pretenses. Because they seem...
Sounds like you're their representation for this case.
As a matter of fact, it is.
Well, then save your breath, because we'll need everything you got at the trial.
Very well.
And the prince is actually he's 19, but he's a bit of a simpleton.
Dick mouth.
He's a dick mouth.
He's not a dick mouth.
Well, that's not what I've heard. Princess.
Oh!
He's very childlike, even though he is a bit older.
Oh, they shouldn't have
Is
let
that-
him eat the paint.
Is that Cristobal?
Cristobal.
Cristobal.
Crystal ball.
Crystal ball. John Cena.
Uh, and they say, well, luckily they won't be imprisoned long. The trial will be tomorrow. First
Oh.
thing.
Oh, absolutely.
What are we gonna do about ashes?
Is
Tear
this
that, tear that place apart.
You come back, there's just blood on the wall.
I've been thinking of that.
Ashes just sitting
Ash
there
is
wagging
like-
its tail.
We need to leave. We need to leave.
The guards are chasing you with shackles.
Not again. Ashes. No.
Can I
Bad. That's a bad murderer.
There's a corpse in her mouth, like from friggin' Howard Kumar and Cheetah.
since we have a
He
day,
brings you a
Can
dead
I-
person.
Well,
to a present.
it's closer to
Wednesday.
midday,
Good-
night-ish.
good
Okay.
ashes.
So you have the rest of the night.
okay.
Sure.
Can I go back to that kennel and make sure everything's right and give
Sure.
gold to further their?
Make sure that they feed the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Are you going with him?
Yes. While on our way there, I'd like to ask him a few questions.
Yes, please do.
It's like,
Feel free to write this stuff down if you need a piece of
Oh, do
paper.
I get my weapons back on the way out?
Oh, yeah. As you leave the courthouse, you get everything back.
is it,
Here, in case you have to write down anything for your preparation for your defense.
Like, real
on
fast.
my
Like
way,
you throw it up.
also on my way out, I take the wanted poster of
Throws it
those,
up and
of
just
Duke
pulls
and
hands up.
Okay.
what's it?
Sure.
Shroud.
Yes.
I take their wanted poster.
Okay.
And
And you still have yours
Mhm.
that you stole off of
Yeah.
Kobold.
I took.
So I now I was like, well, now that we have matching pairs, what the hell is this shit? You can talk, moron.
Oh. Well, you said not.
Shut the. Answer the damn question.
You're giving conflicting arguments.
No, don't get mad. What was the question?
Repeating
This is going to be the greatest conversation of all time.
What the fuck is this shit? As I rub the wanted poster in his face.
Those are the people we traveled with to the city, and they apparently are wanted for something.
And you know nothing else
Murder.
other than that.
Clearly says on
And
the
you,
page.
and you know nothing about the M word that is murder.
They mentioned murder, but to be fair, a lot of people get killed. Apparently, they did the bad killing.
The innocent guild. Or the innocent kill.
Yeah.
There's the bad killing opposed to the I assume good killing?
Well, we were ambushed on the way here. We had to kill some things. It was self-defense. Obviously, they did something that was not self-defense.
Okay. And that's all information you have on that?
That's all I know from them. I know that they're in a group called the Brotherhood of the Blades. And that is a very powerful guild that is not on good terms with the Shields of Justice.
Well, obviously not if they're planning together with the Dragon Knights to overthrow the Shield of Justice.
Correct.
You don't
You
know
are
anything.
unaware of that.
Neither do
I
you.
don't know.
Oh yes, that's right.
Neither of you know anything about
only
that.
we heard that.
Oh yeah, that's
And
right.
Not
I'm sorry.
metagaming.
No, I'm
Yes.
sorry. So it's like, okay, Brotherhood of the Blade, Dragon Knights.
And we may have insulted the Shields of Justice on the way here by choosing the Blades over them. Because I'm sure the first thing those three said was, "Let's call the shields to tell them that we weren't accused of murder," and they will probably just put them in a deeper hole.
You know that there's always at least one Shields of Justice member at any trial to make sure it goes over smoothly.
Yeah.
And there is justice served if it is required, of course.
Could I give him the names of the? Actually, I'm going to say the names of the two Shields of Justice members that we met in case it comes up is Moon Shadow.
The Lady Moon Shadow. You don't know her first name, and the other guy she called Alu.
Okay, that may or may not be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
My next question, which I feel is very important, the two who are part of the Brotherhood of the Blade,
Yes.
are they entirely necessary? Because if we can just cut them off and just let them hang.
I would say at this point, since we've pissed off the Shields of Justice, it would be good to have them on our side if we can. But if our party comes first, I'll say that.
We're fucked.
This isn't looking
Because
good.
if we piss
I've
off
got
two, because pissing off one group is fine, but pissing off two, then we're in a deep load.
You like deep loads.
Good
Yeah,
point.
right, I do.
Good point. I'm glad you
Wildly
got out,
inappropriate.
although I do really wish they beat you up a little bit more.
They actually hit me a couple times.
Not enough.
And in the prison, you guys are each given a bowl of slop.
Yum. Yeah.
Ah.
No fork or spoon. Yeah, there you go.
Am I given one as well?
Yeah.
Weird paladin.
Ah.
Oil. Lubricant.
Who is adjacent to me? Is it Tom?
No, you're by yourself on the
You are in a cell across from them two.
Mm-hmm.
Next to you is Shroud.
Okay. Do the bowls fit through?
No.
No.
I mean, sideways maybe.
That's gonna work.
Well, Shroud, I don't really ingest this. I'd give it to you, but I don't know how.
I couldn't eat another bite.
What was that?
Darzarger, I'm not eating this garbage. Would you like it?
Yes.
There you go, buddy. Darzarger, I want to let you know you're my favorite.
Are you you're choosing not to eat at all?
No, I'm not eating it all.
Okay.
I feel like that's a Constitution check, man.
It's not, but you are at level 1 of exhaustion,
Oh.
which means you have disadvantage on all your ability checks.
Okay, so I'm gonna eat a little bit, and then give him the rest.
Oh.
Can't really go back on
Yeah,
that.
that's
He already
meta.
he eats it real quick.
You changed your
It falls.
mind.
It falls on his tummy, and you have to eat it off his tummy.
I'll do it.
You must stick to your character.
Goddamn
Yeah.
fucking.
So you are at level 1 of exhaustion.
Alright,
Maybe you'll eat in the morning.
pray to God.
Okay.
I'll just
you pray
keep
your-
the bowl right here.
Okay.
You could fling it at him, and he could catch it.
It's true.
No.
I'm sure the guards would love to come to that mess.
Right?
You assholes
and,
have a food fight.
there are
What are they going to put us in? Super jail?
Oh God, I don't want to go to super jail. Nobody survives that.
It's like
you are in holding cells.
one of the guards
To be
looks
fair.
at you.
Ah.
Who told you about that?
How did you hear about the super jail?
It's like the point on whether you get raped and stabbed in the balls around the clock.
Bro, that's just dead.
It's like, who let this man in here?
Oh my God, great show.
So good.
Okay.
Only people that go to super jail are those who know of super jail.
Well,
time to shackle up.
Well, okay, so you guys go to bed then after slop meal?
Yeah, I'm going to sleep.
They don't really call it dinner because it would be an insult to dinner. They call it slop meal.
Eat your shit.
What did I think of it?
It's even to you. It's just,
Paste.
It's
Soylent.
stuff to go in my stomach.
Yeah.
Then?
Soylent Green.
I'm happy.
yeah.
I
No, they
drink
actually
that.
have Soylent.
But,
Soylent is great.
Oh, yeah.
No. I've actually had Soylent. It's
yeah,
like
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's all
it's weird.
it is.
It's,
It's it's just sustenance.
it's nothing.
but it's not even that good.
Okay.
But yeah, so you guys go to bed. There's a cot for each of you in your cells. You as an elf only have to meditate,
Yeah,
of
so
course,
I'll do
and
that.
you don't have to sleep if you don't want to, but you can lay down on the cot if you choose to.
What's his name? Shroud says he's not hungry.
Well, he eats a little bit of his, but he's like, he clearly does not enjoy it.
Okay.
Can I roll for harmonica?
yes.
I like it. I like it.
No? Alright.
Nobody.
I'm not sure what you're
knows.
referencing exactly.
Every jail scene ever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure it was something
Just
specific.
hanging back.
I'm gonna roll for Spaceballs so I can sing like the princess.
Go for it.
3.
Nobody
knows the trouble I
And then
She's a
the,
base.
the guard comes over and says, "Shut the fuck up!"
And then he hits you in the balls.
I would like to, I guess, attempt to break the shackle if it's possible.
Oh, you're not in shackles anymore. You're just in a cell.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
You want to break the cell now?
No.
I mean, imagine when you got in the cell, you like shook it and tried to see like what you could do. You didn't even budge it.
Okay.
It's very well made.
Yeah, it's meant for it's a big city. It's a jail, so they don't hold back expenses for this kind of stuff.
I would like to rest.
Okay. You guys get to the kennel fine, and you pay if you want to pay another 5
5
gold for
gold.
the next day.
Spot.
They're like, okay, so 5 gold for the next day, and 5 gold for the dog that she ate.
What?
Yeah.
Pay the man 10 gold for God's sake.
I don't even know how she got it. She got 1 claw out, and that's all it took.
That
She
sounds like Ashley's.
dragged
She's
a
so
dog
cute.
through thin bars,
Oh.
cracking every bone
Oh my
it
God.
used to have.
Please stop.
That is horrifying.
Yeah, I watched it.
You didn't stop it?
What would I do to stop that?
Yeah, good point.
Please, tell him to come back soon. I've moved all the animals very far away from it.
He's in jail.
But, good news, I didn't have to feed it.
Because of the dog.
Because of
Wait,
the dog, indeed.
Then why did I pay you the other 5 gold?
Mostly my troubles.
Nobody.
I
knows.
It's like, well, the warg's a base?
The war can sing? Common? What?
So, you, I imagine, just want to sleep in your box.
Yes, I set up box outside.
What would you like to do?
Stopping every glasses on, leading the legal reviews.
Yeah, I guess I do have a pack.
Is it raining out or anything?
No, it's a fair night out.
Then I'll just meditate under a tree.
Okay. So you find a tree under it or in it?
Under it.
Okay. Alright, so you're not too far away from him
yeah,
where
yeah.
he sets up box. You guys all, you're back to full. Except, Tom, you still are exhausted because you had not eaten.
Yeah.
Morning comes. You see crack of light coming through the very high window in your cell.
That moment when you wake up and for like 3 seconds forget that you're in jail.
And then,
It's like, oh, I slept so. Oh.
How were the
There's
jail
a rat. It
dreams?
ate my shoe.
Rapey. That's how the jail dreams work. Rapey.
Oh God.
Actually, you did see a vision in your dreams.
Oh, really?
To be fair, you've seen visions in your dreams before. They're very hit or miss when you're dreaming. When you're awake and you get visions, because he gets visions from his god for being a paladin.
Right.
When
Do I
you're-
recall enough of it?
you recall. See, you recall. No. Even with that, the only thing you can make out clearly was the prince, the dwarven prince that you met, that you saved the crown of that one time. And he's got it, and he's got his thumb in the air. Just that's all. That's all you see.
Not much I can do with that.
Yeah.
And I saw the prince. Right? Yeah, like he was
You
there when I
talked
saw
to him. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I just explain like to him
Yeah.
what happened with
Oh
that?
yeah, sure. You can explain to him everything that you want him to have for his defense.
Okay.
Because once the defense starts, he has no more information other than what you tell him now.
Gotcha.
Because he will shut the fuck up.
Indeed.
I will not say more than like 6 words.
So it's like, alright, you have some information I
Yes.
tell? Okay.
We may have a shining light trump card. The prince that was there.
The idiot prince or the small prince?
I don't.
The one with the beard or one with the drool on his chin?
I don't.
Well, the male, the human prince did not have a beard, so
He's got drool though.
yeah,
Wait, which was the one that we saved? I actually don't remember.
a dwarf.
Oh, okay, the dwarf. Okay, it was dwarven prince.
And if you recall, I have his name for you.
Oh, please let it be something great.
Oh, it's not as great as
It's Tavern.
Odyssey.
More tappers.
No, it is Prince Xanon Ironhelm.
Okay, that's pretty good.
The first thing he did insult. It's pretty good.
It's just like, what was it again?
Prince Ironhelm.
Prince Xanon Ironhelm.
Xanon Ironhelm.
Yes.
Okay.
So
And
yeah. So any other questions you have?
so
Yeah,
this, you know him,
Yes, we.
and you didn't fuck him over or try to steal
No.
his shoes or
Well,
anything?
I did, but they didn't, which is important. We saved his crown.
Okay, and I did notice that the guards were giving you looks.
Yes, they were the ones I had maybe. I mean, I can't even say I fucked them over. It was more like they did the fucking, and I just stood there and took it.
That's not even
It's just a metaphor.
So it's like, I kind of don't believe you, but I'll take your word for it for now.
He's not lying.
I'm gonna steal from you. Oh!
There's so much blood!
That was the first mission. I died. I literally died.
So they fucked you how?
With a ruby spear through my sternum.
I see you've gotten better.
No,
If he shows you his scar, it's still there.
it's like
Oh, good lord.
rippling scar. Like
yeah,
so
it's not
It's
good.
like, excellent. Alright, so hopefully their word doesn't matter, or at least it shacks up to that of the word of a prince. So, maybe they're not entirely fucked.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that would be of use.
Speak now, we have court in 5 minutes.
Just about.
Uh,
Actually, yeah. Give me a 5-minute countdown. You can give him all the information you want in the next 5 minutes.
oh god.
All right.
12:24.
There you go.
Darzarger should obviously speak as less as possible.
Right, because he's a mushmouth.
Yes.
They will not be permitted to speak.
Okay. Then, okay.
Yeah, they probably shouldn't speak at all.
Okay. Darzarger is a paladin, though. If you want to talk him up, his monastery is committed to lawful good and doing justice.
Okay.
Real justice.
Yes, real justice.
Okay, okay.
I can vouch for them.
Spell their names, but
Oh, I almost metagamed so hard.
continue.
The golem I can't speak for, but he should also. In fact, you were right. None of us should speak.
And like I said before, if you listened, you're not supposed to.
Good. Let's enforce that. We will tell the judge to enforce that.
You
Well,
can't
I'm
'cause
sure
you're not
they
supposed to.
will.
The judges.
Whether or not you like it or not, they will.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else that's important?
We may have killed 12 people in another city during this time frame that they're accusing us.
That's not a good alibi. So
It's
we-
not, but
no.
it's just something that may come up, and you feel like you should be prepared for it. Try to. I hope it doesn't.
I honestly.
But it
Honest-
wasn't 10,000 people on the
Oh.
bright side.
Oh yes, yeah. That
So
was
only like 12 lifetimes of jail instead of 10,000 lifetimes of jail.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you know what the tens.
You know, for an elf, that's a lot.
10,000
That's true.
lifetimes of jail is here.
Mm.
It's called cutting your fucking head off. They don't have that.
Oh.
Murder is like they can't cut your head off 12 times, but the one time is pretty good. It does the
They can
job.
try.
I'm thinking about. Hold on. Have they tried with a sharp knife?
How
And
would
you're
you-
back to not talking.
You may want to go over
You know
your
what?
alibi.
Oh,
and,
do you have
and
a
maybe
good-
the
do you have
good
a-
deeds you've done.
Do you
Right.
have a better alibi that's not murder?
Right. Well, we've pretty much done deeds for the prince. We have obviously saved his crown, and what other missions did we go on? I can't remember. We've been on some
You just rid the island of an orc band.
Oh yeah, we on our way here we stopped the Bloodhand clan orcs from rampaging the valley on the way here.
I have a feeling that's gonna fuck us sometime.
Doesn't look
Anything else you want to throw aside?
We helped with the dragon investigation on the other island. I don't know if that.
No, that was the silent.
That was on this island.
Wait, is another dragon?
Yes, there was an already killed dragon that we were trying to.
You've heard about
investigate.
this loosely.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. I don't think that'll help. What with the people who kill dragons being also on trial.
Yes.
So probably leave that bit out. You know what? I think what we got right now is pretty good.
Fair.
Let's just wing it and see how it goes. Hopefully, when they comes time for sentencing, I'll just have you execute them instead of me.
Right. I'll just kill them instead of them killing us.
Yeah, that'll work.
And we will go to court next time on the Critical Miss.
Dun, 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 dun.